Okay, so if you're someone who's below the age of 18 or not comfortable with the topic of sex, click away from this video because it's gonna be very inappropriate. And with that being said, so the story was I get a text from my friend that I lost my virginity. And the first time I saw it, I was like, holy fuck! Holy fuck, you did it! I started calling him and like, yo, what the fuck just happened? He said that, yeah man, I just did it. Like, who did you bang? An escort. I was like, what? So 3 hours ago he texted me saying that, bro, I'm horny, I want to lose my virginity. So I was like, good luck, I'm going to an escort, do you want to come with me? I was like, escort? Probably the dude was just fucking just joking around with me. I'm like, yeah, you can go. He said that he's kind of anxious to go there on his own, so he wanted me to go with him, but I was busy with some stuff, so I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then I saw this text. I'm like, holy fuck, you actually did it. I was congratulating him, and then he told me what the fuck actually went on. So if you actually walk around on the streets of Dhaka, you're gonna find those cards that says it has like a name of a person and stuff. You're gonna find those what do we call it, like air conditioned rooms, and you're gonna get free massages. And he just saw it and he was curious about it. He picked it up and went home, and he called over there, and a person picks up and gives him the address, and then he texted me, which I denied to go with him. So dude was fucking horny, wanted to lose his virginity, so he just went for it, and I wasn't expecting him to do it. So what happened was, when he reached the location, the pimp, he met the pimp over there, the person who does the person who controls the girls and like manages the girls. So what happened was, he charged him, my friend gave him some money. I don't know the money, I don't know the amount, and the person said, you're gonna like it. And he was like, okay. And then he was directed to a room, and he had condoms with him. So when he sat in the room, he was fucking scared, like, what the fuck's gonna happen? This is something he never did in his life. So of course he's a fucking virgin, so yeah. And then when the girl entered the room, and the big question was, when he told me this story, I was like, all right, was she hot? Like, how does she look like? So when he described it to me, he said I was more like an average looking, like a 5 out of 6 Bangladeshi girl, and he was kind of disappointed seeing her. And then she took her clothes off, and her titties were really big. So my friend became horny and hard seeing that, but he wasn't sure if she was hygienic and clean. She even had like red lipstick on, and my friend took off her pants, and then she said, what have you done to yourself? You had been jacking off for the past, what the fuck have you done to your manhood? You have been like jacking off for so long. And hearing that, my friend got a bit embarrassed about it. He could have just played it off like, what makes you say that? But he was like stifled, like and this was the case. So and they did like doggy and missionary, and he was damn scared. Like, he could like hear, there was like some sort of commotion going outside the building, so he felt like, what if some fucking reporters and some police officers come in? This happened last year, so you guys know what happened last year, 2024, and come in, and he's gonna be on the screen like, what have you done, what are you guys doing? And he's gonna hide his face like this. He was like coming up with a lot of fucking he was coming up with a lot of scenarios in his head, and the woman was telling her to be like, oh honey, don't, just relax, it's okay, just be fine. And he was like fucking anxious about it. And then my friend asked him how many customers she had in one day. She refused to answer that, and then he asked her to go down on him. He was asking for a blowjob, and the girl said that if you want to do that, you gotta pay her extra money for that. And then he was like, fuck man, what the hell? And another rule is that if you come more than once, the charge increases slowly. He described it to me as if he felt like he was fucking some plastic bottle. And halfway through it, he all of a sudden just couldn't take it anymore, so he just got up and got dressed, and left in 15 minutes. And this is how my friend lost his virginity. And I was congratulating him about it, but he doesn't count that as he doesn't count that as a lay, because he thinks that couldn't even feel anything because the hole was very big, if you know what I mean. He says that, so this was the moment that I had been waiting for a long time, which is to get laid, and he felt kind of empty. He says that sex is pointless, don't run after it. And I thought he's gonna be like, I'll never ever go for casual sex, it's bad. And then he actually changes his mind after a few days, and he's like, you know what, it was because she was not hot enough. That's the only problem. If she was actually hot, that sex would have been good. And he couldn't enjoy it because he was constantly, he felt he wasn't comfortable over there. What if he's getting recorded and his video is gonna be uploaded on Pornhub or any other social media site? Or what if he gets blackmailed and his video is gonna get leaked and all that shit? And now he's just trying to like save up some cash, and then he's gonna go to a high-end place for a better experience, if you want to call it. And in hindsight, he could have just stayed home, jerked off, watched porn, and just go to bed. He fucking wasted that money. So he regrets that. So if you ask me, I would say that I have no judgment against it because nobody's getting hurt. But still, you're actually paying money for pussy, which is something that you don't want to be doing, because you want to have a connection with the real woman. If you're not able to attract a girl that you like and that you're attracted to, it means you gotta like work on yourself even more. Just improve yourself, get jacked, make a lot of money, have game, talk to a lot of girls, and then you're gonna improve and see what works and what doesn't. But in the end, it's your life. You're allowed to make any decision you want. So yeah, this was the story. I just want to like share it because why not? Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I make weekly videos every week, sometimes sometimes twice a week, or sometimes once a week. Press the subscribe button and become a part of the family. Peace, guys.